We need some music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mouse is crazy. Okay, come on. Where's my... There it is. Cool. Okay. And here, boom. CB here or not? Yeah, CB is here. Excellent. Okay. And let's open this. Okay. Let's... From here, let's open this project. We are in edit inventory. Excellent. Let's open that. Let's move you here. Oh, I'm not showing my screen. There it is. Not sure why the chat is like that. Not sure I like that. Can we remove this? If I do this. That's better. Excellent. Meowie. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh. Can you hear me? Oh, I can bring my mic a little bit closer. Why am I like that far? Like this? Bit better? How I am? I'm good. How are you? How are you? Cannot speak English, apparently. I'm good, I'm good. Also, there's still the background for the chat area. I was trying to fix the... oh, what's that? Oh, is it this? Yeah, okay, okay. That was the top of my screen. I want to remove that little shadow thing. I don't like that.
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today? Bonjour.
Hey, there's Surly Dev. Hello, hello.
Bonjour. Hi. Bonjour. Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Start extension. Yeah, I didn't say Mark to raid. I wasn't sure if I would be ready. A bit tired. Myself, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't know if you saw my whisper. But yeah, I'm okay. Also, there's errors here. Update. That won't work. Let's try to F5 the project, see if it runs. Last time we were working on trying to work on the inventory with magic potions. So let's see if we can continue. I think we have the pattern, so now we could do on the spells, the scrolls. And if that works, then maybe we can just like finish it up. I know I'm an hour earlier, but I know usually on Wednesday, I mean, I'm doing AI, but it won't be AI today. It will be 2d6 dungeon app. I want to continue to work on AI stuff, but I need time to pivot. So to be super transparent, let's do it. I was not sure. I don't want to do like a bad vibe or anything on the stream. Last week I got laid off. Part of like a few people, 20% of the staff at Reka got laid off for how do you say that? Restructuration. Changing the planning and stuff like that, and my role was not required anymore, so I got laid off. So I still think AI is very important. I still want to work with AI and like share what I do and kind of like the how to use AI as a developer and stuff like that. So I will still continue to do that, but right now there was a lot of content we were working that was Reka focus, and I was like, well, I'm not sure I want to do that much like Reka focus. So I think we'll pivot a little bit and we'll experiment with other things. I was very tempted to mess around. I start playing with Docker Sandbox Monday, I think, and I was, that could be cool, pushing that. But on this particular machine, since it's it doesn't go, it's not good with multi-threading. Like it's fine if, for example, here we're using like the database in a container, the apps in a container, but like it's very small. But then like if I say I'm running an agent in a container and like it will take half my resources and stuff like that, I don't think this computer is great. So I think I could leverage my bigger machine who's currently streaming, but like I think it could manage like one sandbox plus streaming. If like I need to make sure like I'm what's the word I'm looking for, spreading the resources correctly. So anyway, so this or other projects, and I don't want like, it was business, so I'm not in a bad term with Reka or anything. But yeah, so I think I need time offline to reorganize my project, just make sure it's still a fun Wednesday AI stuff. So today we'll be working on 2d6 dungeon, like I said, and if I can click on that, we'll be able to do that. So Last time we worked on, let's create a new user. So let's go with Tad Beaumont. Today we go, you know what? I never take heavy mace. So let's go with heavy mace, and I'll go in my corner instead. So solid belting and a pommel thumb. I have no idea what it means. Pad tunique and mental whip because it's my favorite. So now we can save that adventurer. We can roll the dice, and now we have our lobby, and we can start the game. And last time we were working on the adventurer sheet, this page. Oh, and we could go dark mode. We could go, I'm not sure. Do we go dark like brown? That's fine. Let's go brown. It's been a while since I did this. So let's load an adventure. Okay.
Oh, hi.
Who's there? It's TBD. Did I start the game? In case you land? Yes. You got me nervous for a little while. I landed. No. Did you not land last stream? See? And Freda. Of course, Freda. Freda is always landing in Groversaurus. Freda is always landing. Okay, let's go back to here. No, you didn't. Oh no, yeah, I think it was a 2-player who didn't land last time. Yeah, you and I forgot who else. Oh, was it GT? No, GT had like it landed. I don't know. But you try only once or twice, so you know. Okay, so we are working on the character sheet, the adventurer sheet, to use the vocabulary. You still need some love to kind of like make it prettier, but what we worked on was the potion. So this section here. So now we have a healing potion. That's what we start with. So we can take it, then the healing potion vanish. We drinked it, so we're fixed now. Yay! Well, it was I think it was 10 HP. So here we could go and like put back our HP to 10 or something like that. Then if we want to add, let's say we want to add, so we could go pick a healing potion. Oh, and we need to bubble up. So we still need to fix that. Oh, I thought it was fixed. So we need to bubble up the event. I will show up now. Is it? Yeah. Okay, I'm taking it. I'm saving. And now if I take the healing potion, it's not showing. What if I do it twice? If I save, when I come back, I should see 2 potions, right? Yeah. So there's a refresh thing that is missing. Okay, we'll need to fix that before working on the magic scroll. I think today what we can do is work on the potion. Do the same pattern, whatever, for the scroll, and then maybe we can spend time on the database to make it look better, something like that. I have more time, so we'll see how it goes. How's your week so far, Mr. TBD? I didn't see you streaming this morning, or like, did I? Yes, or Wednesday. So I think I saw you Monday. I think I saw you on Monday, but I was lurking. Yeah. So I'm not crazy. See, I look for you. I'm like, oh, where he is. I was busy looking for jobs. Okay, so we want to refresh this. So let's go back. I've been struggling to get something working. Didn't want this. It's fine. No worry. Yeah, you're like me, but most of the time, like I totally get it. You're definitely crazy. What? Yeah, TBD. I'm with you with like not wanted to work on something if it doesn't work, or like if it's like too much of a battle. But I know as someone who watch, it's kind of interesting too sometimes. But I get it. There's one project I want to work on for a very, very long time. I'm just worried it will be very complex to work, and it's the URL shortener. I'm like, I think it would be boring for people to watch, but at the same time, maybe not. I did it. I did change it. Thanks. So when I start streaming, that's the thing. So when I start OBS, I use the built-in stream, and it sent to Restream. I think it reinitializes my stream always if I get the category every time. And I thought I did it, but I think I changed the category before pressing play today. I was trying to kind of like be ready in case Code Rush was reading me, and I think I didn't respect the order. But thanks. Okay, I must be forgetting something. It's annoying that. Should we fix that? Let's take a few minutes to fix that. With the display stuff I don't want. Maybe it will, huh? Let's open that in my second window.
Oh, hi.
GT, hello. How are you? Are you still using Restream, TBD? Maybe you know. Encoder setup. Nah, we'll check that offline. I'm doing okay, GT. I was just sharing that I got laid off last week, so you know, I'm not crying or anything. It's life, but could be better. Okay, so I think it's in the adventure card and the potion delete, potion added. So it's player change. I wonder. But it worked when we did the delete. Can you send me a link on in Whisper? I will have a look off stream. I am open to like next job, dream next job would be DevRel, but I know there's less and less DevRel job, and maybe it's better if if I don't do DevRel again. What I like about DevRel is that I help a lot of people, but I think if like I'm joining a company as a C# or a lead or architect or something like that, I can still help a lot of client, and I could do video to help client. I used to do that. That's how Microsoft found me, kind of thing. So yeah. So if, like, you know, I've been doing less C# because I was doing different code, different languages for the past 11 months. I was thinking, how long I've been working at Rika? But, you know, .NET is pretty close. What's DevRel? It's developer relations. So that's what I was doing. That's what I was also doing at Microsoft. So it's a developer advocate. So you are... It's kind of like, before it was called, a long time ago, it was called evangelist, because you kind of like preaching the technology. But when they changed it for developer advocate, it was, so it's the communications two-way. Evangelism is kind of like you're preaching, and like DevRel is like you're listening also. So, and you're not talking to CEO and stuff like that, you're talking to the developer, so like bottom up kind of things. So that's why developer relationship. Freda again. Hello, McNet, by the way. And there you are, landed, awesome. Like Sam? Who's Sam? Will it work? Yeah, you should. Let's do the shout out. You should definitely, if you have time, like if you don't have anything else to do, you should definitely have a look at Stony Eagle building or breaking is No Mercy, a streaming platform that can, what's the word I'm looking for? Not compile or decompile, but rip, whatever, like manage a lot of videos and like media content, and a very nice platform. Sorry, I'm looking for my words. What's the word? Encoding. Yeah, encoding. And I want also to do a shout out to TBD Gamer, who's working on this platform to manage different projects. Super cool too. A lot of for both, it's very chill streams, very open. You can talk to them. TBD has a lot of background in architecture and stuff like that. Helps explain very well a lot of things. Yeah. So Sam Bessu, oh, from Uno platform. Oh, so. You talk a lot. See, those guys are awesome. Working on a V2 of the video player. Oh, I thought it was the video. Was it the video last week? I forgot. I thought it was the encoder. I forgot. But so, you know, so many things last week. I might have forgotten. I'm sorry. It's the eternal project, TBD. That's you know, at least it's V2. It's not like V23, or like for like Gmail, who was beta for like how many years? forgot the event that just say it refreshed. So when we do here it's just invoke player. Invoke player changed. So if I'm going, and here I'm in adventure card, so I'm guessing if I go into, it'll be the page combat. Guessing it being combat. Yeah, it's not there. So adventure card. Yeah, there was an adventure. There's that thing. No, unheld depleted. Oh my god, guys. You already have a team working on that. Are you experiencing, I know you're working, but you're working with Claude, right, Stony? So you're not having multiple agents. Or are you? Did you implement, is it Freda again, like just lending, like if it was nothing? Damn, Freda.
Yay!
So where, event callback. So the delete work. Oh, so there was a player change. But we didn't, in combat, we didn't put it? Apparently we didn't. How come? Welcome in my corner, TBD. Oh, I may have to. No, I don't want you to remove it. I want you to add the functionality. Let's go with open code. I think for Claude, I will have to reseeing everything, so I won't be using that thing. Let's change the model and let's go for Big Pickle. Big Pickle is cool. Yeah. We need to implement this missing handler. Why you want me to try me Minimax? Magnet. I mean, I don't mind. Implement that missing handler. Why it's not working? Implement that missing handler. Oh, VS Code is in a weird status. Okay. Let's use Copilot then. Implement that missing handler. You saw a demo the other day and it worked fine. Yeah, like the only reason why did I forgot why. There was something in my head that was like, nah. It was the experiment model of something. I forgot what it was. And in my head, I was like, yeah, I'm not sure I want to use it. Not because it's not good, just because I was not sure what I like the data was coming from or going out to or something like that. And I was like, I'm not sure I want to do that. But it could be that the data was used to train another model and that model was in competition or something like that with Reka. That's maybe why. Like, I'm not sure anymore of what it is. So I will have to look into that. Oh, that looks pretty promising, GT. Oh my God. 97. Clip that, buddy. Yeah.
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
I'm very well. Who's say bonjour? Fragbird. Hello. Color me done. Oh my God, this is awesome. Like 97. It's great. Oh, did you kick McNet? Why are you saying I'm sorry? I'm guessing it's you bump into each other. Okay. Yeah, twice. Oh my God. So I'm not sure. I want to like. Could I is there a way to do the oh, like, yeah, state have change? That's what I want, but I'm not sure I want to. Well, I guess why are you complaining? Cannot implicitly convert page venture to what? So potion deleted, invoke player is the adventure card player. It's a gameplay adventurer. Okay, so here oh yeah, so it should be a game dot adventure. Okay, that's why it's game dot adventure. Cool. Didi! Didi! Oh, okay, so let's look if it fixed the problem we were having. I should touch to this page. I work on a off stream on a different project, clean up some repo, and it's this one, video to blog. I built myself. I used to, like, I still do. Frank. I used to do a lot of video for myself on my YouTube channels to explain best practices and stuff like that. And I like to have a blog post for those, and I used to do that everything manually. And as I'm not doing a lot of those on my channel because I was, since Microsoft and Reka, doing that on their channel. But I built myself a tool, and I migrated to use Gemini, and very happy about it. So you upload a video and it drafts you, and you can add skill to it and stuff like that. So I was doing that before. So that version, I need to update the screenshot, but it was kind of like a first, and then I was taking the file and kind of continuing that discussion with different model, passing more information in VS Code or like another platform. And I was like, hey, I want everything to be in the app. So I think I have something that is very close right now. And there was one thing that was still kind of like, it's working in all, but there was one thing like that could be improved in terms of like maintenance and going further if I want to use different models from different platform or something like that. And if I do this, no, not on this screen. So if I do this, I do that. So yeah, so I had Kimi working on that, and I think is it done? Check the diff. So yeah, so she's working on the other computer, but and I want to update the doc, and I'll have to update also the screenshots. But yeah. Okay, so now that it's ready, let's have a look. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. Okay, so let's look here. So now if we do, I'm taking that. Oh, we need to fix that. Healing potion. Still doesn't work. Healing potion. I want to put the breakpoint, I think, to, let's go with magic potion. I guess here, the ID. Remove all, I think that's the thing. Because the ID is probably the ID. Yeah. ID is not good because in my head, I'm so used to like, that's not the way I work. Here it just add a potion in the kind of a list. I don't care about like, it's not a record. There's no like table ID, record ID. It's just an instance. So I'm guessing this ID is the magic potion, like from the database. It's like this ID, right? So when then I say, hey, they moved this. So that's why all the magic potion are removed. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So it will be ID 1 for both. I'm guessing. How can I validate that? If I mouse over, do I see a link? No, I don't see a link. If I do this and I do this, I don't see it, right? Yeah, it's 1. So I guess it's the position. How do I do that? Do I need to have like a generated ID when we add a potion? When you, that's when the, okay, I shouldn't have stopped. Even if it doesn't work, my problem right now that I'm trying to fix, let's focus on like the one problem is that the state doesn't change. I think in adventure card, yeah, here I'm just adding a potion. But why? Oh no, if it's null, I'm creating, right? Yeah. And I'm adding a potion, I'm adding that potion. But it's just a list. So when I remove, okay, let's focus on the, yeah, let's, my head is having, did I sleep too much last night? How much did I sleep last night? My brain is all over the places. 2 hours 40 minutes. Yeah, that's not a lot. I'm pretty sure I had more than that. I just feel sometime like when I know, let's say like I had like a very big night and I wasn't sick, or you know, like just, you know, I had like a very good night. I feel that day after, my brain is just want to go like so quick that I'm having trouble focusing. Was it last night? Yeah, last night. Apparently 6 hours and a half. 6 hours and a half. Not bad. Okay, so remove everything. I should do this. Okay, so now if I had one magic potion, I want to see it. Why? Why? And also, did I not put the breakpoint in the ad? I didn't. Potion deleted. Wait. That's good, Magnet. You need that. You need that. I will help you get better. Oh, that's why maybe? Because it happened in the potion show list dialogue? And I have the this to stop the propagation. Right, I'm doing it here. No, here I'm just saying I'm sure that well, it happens to me, but most of the time looking with my watch here that says how many hours I'm sleeping. I'm around most of the time 6, 7, 8 is like the target, but yeah. Oh, hello Acoustic. Thanks, TBD. How are you? Thanks for joining. Struggling to see why I don't see when we add a potion, we don't see it added back to the stuff. So when on select and change, yeah, I'm returning toggle primary active button, potion, not null. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. I feel okay. So here, when the result. Oh. So the result, cancel, data. So push in. I'm guessing here we should add it, right? I think that's why it isn't added. That's the magic potion. Should do something like that. Okay, and let's just, I wanna, how can we remove a specific one? So the ID is not the best. So parameter ID won't be the best one. So from a list, what do we have as an option to remove? Oh, remove at. I could check the position. So position delete is call, right? Yeah. And context ID. So oh, I could do, yeah, so position ID is fine. So what I can do here is just like remove first. Do I have that? Remove first. First or default. Apparently it's not a thing. It's not a thing. Okay, let's go with the remove. So it's expecting an item. So I need to do yeah. Excellent, that's what I want. So that way it will only remove one. Okay, so now we can go back here, and if we do this, now we could just do this thing. I love it, the restart, no, the rebuild. It was hidden by me, but yeah, it's awesome. Oh, I should have done that just before the stream. I was like, oh, it didn't build. I wasn't very happy. I was cold. It's raining outside today, and it's kind of like 9 outside, and I think in my office it's probably close to that also. So it's just super cold, and I was having a hoodie, but like a lighter hoodie, because I thought it would be a warm day. So I was like here, and I was like, oh my god. So just before the stream I went and put my big hoodie. This one is like super nice and cozy, and I feel so better. I should have done that hours ago. I guess I could just do this and check. Oh. Damn it. Damn it. No more coffee. bought myself a nice machine that does iced coffee quickly. And I noticed that in the morning, a warm coffee is good, but when I was taking a warm coffee in afternoon, beginning of afternoon, I felt like I had like a little, snooze time or a feeling that I'm like, before the caffeine get me back up. But if I take a iced coffee, I don't have that down. So now in afternoon, it's always kind of like a iced coffee or cold coffee, and the machine can also do cold brew, so it's nice. But like it's in minutes. But cold brew is like an hour and a half. But like it does a concentrate very quickly, and then you could just add more water, and you have your stuff. Okay, so now if I remove this, it worked. Yeah. So now if we add, I should have removed the breakpoint, but that's fine. Error. What's the error? I guess I will see the error anyway. As the same key values, magic potion must be unique. Oh, GT, you landed again. So you're not drinking any more coffee, TBD? Not allowed? By a doctor or your wife? Not good for the heart. Okay. Okay. Am I having viewers who are having heart issue? Oh really? Okay. Yeah, okay, definitely then. Yeah, don't mess with it. Yeah, wow. Okay. Okay, so let's have a breakpoint. We'll see, maybe magic potion is still there, but like we should be able to add a magic potion, right? But I don't drink a lot of coffee, so right now I drink one in the morning and one in the afternoon, and that's it. So count is 0. Magic potion, it looks good. Right, so there's only one magic potion. So I'm unpotion added. Oh yeah, now like I duplicated the code, right? That's the thing. Okay, I duplicated the code. I need to, oh no, why did I stop it? Oh, I could have just like rebuild it quickly. I don't want that. Do I? I won't. But in fact, the only thing I want is, I guess, this. like bubble up, so I save it. I think that's what I want. A AFib and a SVT. I'm guessing what you mean, TVD. Just acronyms, French, English. Well, yeah. Should ask, my daughter will be like, Dad, that's it. She's a nurse. She'll be like, yeah, that's this. Come on, you know it. Come. Honey. Okay, let's load the adventure. Come on, go in the adventure. Drink 2 potion. Great, let's now add the potion. It worked. No, say like this. Dab. Is it? I think it's. I shouldn't do that. Forget about it. I shouldn't be doing that. Cool, it's working. Let's remove this. If I can, I had one more. Yeah, can I add one more? Yeah. If I save, if I reload. I was like, what is that? Yeah, I added that. Where are my potions? There, there they are. I mean, here we could make it wider, right? I feel like all squish. That's fine. I get it in the combat. Oh yeah. Cool. So we have a healing situation fix. Fantastic. Oh, I wish I'm. It's a Québécois series, so nobody will watch it. But it's a good series. It's just that it's unfortunate. I don't think nobody on the stream can watch it. It's called Bon Cup, Bad Cup. Like this. Bon Cup, Bad Cup. It's like Good Cup, Bad Cup. But the idea is, like, there was 2 movies and they were awesome, and they did a show, 6 episodes, and I just watched 1 episode yesterday, and it's good. So it used to be those 2 guys. This guy was coming from the English part of Canada, and that one was coming from the Quebec, so French part of the Canada, and they are, like, in the first movie they are forced to work together because some guy is found on the border, like really, like there's a sign to say welcome to, like, you know, the next province, and like the guy is on top of it, so you know, so they are forced. So the movie is switching, like, conversation, it's French and English all mixed all the time, and like, oh, it's really funny when you can understand both languages. But yeah, they're just like, they mix, and sometimes let's say they like, one guy is not good speaking in English, so his English is awful, or someone is talking to English and the other one doesn't understand English, so what did he say? And like someone else just translate, but on purpose, they don't translate correctly. So, the guy said, "Oh, great job, guys." I'm oversimplifying. And it's like, what did he say? Oh, he said this, like he thought I was doing great, but not really you. So like it's just fun. Like the full like the two movies were good. I think the movies you can find them now on Netflix or some streaming platform. But I guess if you don't understand French, you won't get those jokes. And it's like it's a thriller. It's a cops thing, like they're doing an investigation, but it's also with like jokes. The TV show, like I think it's just on the local TV for now, but it's good. Okay, so I think we're good with the magic potion, so we should start doing the same thing for the magic scroll. I think we do that. So you know what, let's go here. Let's open the chat thingy. And okay, let's commit first. So combat. Good. 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 I'm not letting you alone, Freda. Oh, super slow. I thought it could be like. If a plane crash on the border between the French and English part of Canada, where but in that specific case, there's a sign between, like, it's Canada, so it shouldn't be a problem. But in Quebec, we have like French stuff, and the rest of Canada is English. I think they're binding how things would work, because I'm guessing for both it could be like the Canadian police, and not necessarily just like the French, whatever. But in the movies, because the guy fall, I forgot how it happened. Like, did he fall from a plane and landed like half and half on the sign, or was he put it? I forgot how he arrived there. But the movie start and the guy is there, and like the police are kind of like, well, the legs are in Quebec, and upper body is in Ontario, and then those two provinces now need to work together to to do the thing. But no, I get it. There was a joke. But yeah. Anyway. Okay. Those poor survivors. Oh yeah, it's true. They are survivors. Ah, you got me on that thing though. I thought the joke was like where they are buried, but no, like they're survivors. So like, no, you don't bury them. Screw you. You got me. Just like, in many different languages, pineapple, it's ananas. Like, so in French, a pineapple is ananas. But when you don't speak often English, or like there's always words like you're not sure. So the joke is when you ask in French, someone say, hey, how do you say ananas in English? Is it ananas or ananas? And people like pick one, and it's like, no, it's pineapple. It's not a fun joke, but it's a joke that every kid does. Okay, so we need to find, like in Spanish, it's ananas, right, McNatt? A pineapple? I think in all languages except English, it's anana or some variation depending on like the accent, but it's spelled anana. Oh, I'm in combat. I want to be an adventure card. So in here, side quest, treasure, coins. Oh, there it is. Magic scroll. I want to be able to add and remove magic scroll, just like we did with magic potion. Can you implement all that logic? Let's... Whoops. Yeah, let's do that. And who said like poor survivor? That was 30 Dev. Where did you get that badge, the ERL, 30 Dev? I didn't land today. Who landed today? So GT, you landed twice. Freda, one more. 4. I just saw it, and the and McNet twice. So GT and McNet, you landed twice, but TBD, myself, 30 Dev. Oh, Marcis, I didn't see you. You and Fragbird, we didn't land. That's not fair, guys. Oh, at least it's you. I thought GT was saying like, oh look, TBD is a failure again. I thought it was him because like you were, the name were just, and my brain just kind of like merged everything, and I was like, oh, that's kind of like, you know, crunchy here. I didn't land either. Or 30 Dev. Or Marcy Pupsis. Or Fragbird. But Fragbird we're used to. Though these days Fragbird is landing a lot. Well, by a lot I mean just like on a regular basis. But for him, it's a lot. Yeah, because it's hard, right? Landing. Oh man. It's a punishment for multitasking. Need to focus on getting a bit of SSD space on my Mac. Oh. There's one tool that I love on Windows, and I think there's the same on Linux, where you could see like a diagram of your hard drive, and like the bigger the file, the bigger the square is, and like you see all the thing, and you could just say, oh, like let's remove those 3 things, and like 20% of my drive will be fixed. And was looking for something like that on Mac, and there was nothing free, and that made me very, very sad. I was like, why? Why can I not have something simple to free up space? In French, thank you. To say thank you, we say merci. And if you want to say it with like a French Quebec slang, you could say merci. So it really sound like, I will spell it like the beginning of your name, Marcy Popsis. Merci Popsis. So I feel like every time I say your name, I feel like I'm saying thank you. I need them all. Merci beaucoup. Yep. You're missing a between the C and the U. You are missing a O though, like that. Merci beaucoup. Otherwise, it's book up, like nice cup of tea. Can we share the news, McNet, or do you want to keep it secret for a little more? And I'm just teasing everybody else. Let me. Can I share it? Look at that. You have to not. Well, if MechNet doesn't want, I'm not. He's one of my paid followers. So obviously I will, listen to what he has to say. One of my two. Or maybe I should become like a full-time streamers and just like stream every day, kind of all day. Oh, that would be so hard. Coding all day, live streaming. I don't know if I could do that. Would I do that? I think I'm too old for that. You would love that. Seeing me suffering, TBD. You have to fly. Nice to see you. See you. You're not too old. I'm not 20 anymore. See you on Friday, sir, or on other streams tomorrow. It was nice having you. Thanks. Okay, so let's have a look to what Copilot did. We don't know what model it was used, right? Oh, you would love to stream. I think if like being a full-time streamer, I think it's not. I think definitely streaming every day. Honestly, I think I would love to have like. I think it's just like once you're having the habit, I think it would be manageable, and I will definitely stream longer. But then I need dead time or offline time so I could like work on some videos. I really like also doing videos like where everything is polished and you kind of like a condensed message, kind of like a cleaner, because here, like, let's say you want to learn how to do something and like you need to watch like 3 hours of video, but like then you can summarize what you learn and create like a condensed version, a clean version in like a 5 minutes. Used to like that, that's why my channel was called Cloud in 5 minutes, because I was trying to do everything in 5 minutes. Well, yeah, so I think it could be cool, but then the problem is like monetization. That would be hard. I wouldn't put my mortgage on like, hey, I need subscribers to pay so I get some money. Okay, so create this. Yeah, no. No, because I don't think we can have deals like the gamer, and even then, like there's only a few who are making great money. I think other can have like that on the sideline, and it's easier to say, oh yeah, we'll have, you know. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's definitely easier to game while streaming after a day of work than coding after a day of work. Oh no, like but like, you know, if it's your full-time job, without becoming rich, you need to pay your bills. Even right now, I wish I was breaking even, right? I wish it was generating enough revenue to pay the little subscription and things I put on. So, you know, I'm not, but because I like that, you know, it's like, oh, you know what, like I don't go to movie theater every month, so I take that money and inject that in my stream subscription and stuff and toolings, and you know, I feel good. I'm like, yeah, I'm having fun. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Split keyboard. I have a split keyboard, but I'm having such a hard time using it. Though it's just practice. I need to be slow for a month, and then I will be like. But yeah. Controversial opinions. Yeah. But it wouldn't be you anymore, TBD. You know, when I watch you, sometimes other controversial streamers are there, I still watch you. So there's that. No, it's hard. You know what? I just feel like I want to try it. We assume he did his job. It should work. Honestly, he had all the code for potion. It just needed to do the same thing with scroll. So like it must be running. Creep. What? Yes, I'm landing 70. I'm safe for the stream. Awesome. Voyeurism stream. Like dee, 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 dee. But like, you know, you're streaming, so like I think it's voyeurism, but I'm not sure how to spell it either. But I think it's more like this. I'm surprised that the or maybe because it's me, I didn't get mud. Oops, the screen open here. Let's go here. Come on, move here, move here. So, will it work? Did AI got it right? Oh, I'm sad, like a trash can. But this is good. That's what we had, right? That was the best you found last stream, McNet. That was the document. I mean, that's good. And then we can add balance. Yeah. Change the category for swimming pool. What? streaming category from software development to swimming pool. Well, there's some stream I don't get why people are watching, honestly. I get sometime like for all the arts, the music, the dance, the like all of that, I get it. Chit chat, I get it. It's fun. But there's some stuff I'm like, why people are watching that? I don't get it. I found a stream the other day. I thought it was funny. I didn't stay long, but it's just AI. So it's a little circle ball of something, whatever, and it's sleeping. And when you chat, it wakes him up, and then you can chat, and it's sending requests to, I think it was Claude it was using or something like that, to build something. And then at some point it was, oh, it's ready. And then it's share, and like we're building kind of a sky and stuff like that. And I had it to add sheep. Oh no, cloud. I asked for cloud, obviously. Yeah. When I wake it up, it say, oh, like I was like having sheep jumping or like whatever, counting sheep and stuff. And I was like, why are you saying that? And so I'm sleeping. So let's add some sheep. It will be funny and stuff, and they will make noise and things like that. But it was a little bit dark, where I think you want to send laser on the sheep, and it will make noise and stuff. So I was like, hey, you should add cloud. It added cloud and then shared the stuff, and that's the best way to burn a lot of credits. Or maybe it was running all locally, but anyway. Driving a truck, but I mean, like, if she's driving a truck, like, you could see, I'm guessing, maybe there's music, and then like the person is chatting. So if you just want to chat, have that on a second screen, and like whatever music she's listening and interests you. I mean, it's the same thing as like watching me coding. You're just like listening to the music, and like you don't care about like the code or whatever I'm sharing, right? But sometimes there's not a lot of interaction. I forgot what was the other day, and like the person was just walking in the city and stuff, and like not really talking, or maybe it was too chaotic for me. I forgot what it was, but I was like, why people are watching that? I don't get it. While copying file, I played a lot of While copying file, I play a lot of AI coding stream, but it lacks guide rails. I could delete apps from others, and some apps are not TOS. There's too many acronyms for me, Marcy, Popsis, sorry. I don't follow. Not good with acronyms. My brain just makes them all. So it works. Term of services, not allowed. Oh, okay. Cool, it's working. Oh yeah, it's true. We need to change also the columns, I think, for the magic scroll. And I think we want to change the icon for a hen. So let's have a look to the data, and I think we'll change the columns here, because orbit and this whatever, or maybe it's just the scroll. If I use yeah, maybe it's because like I don't have the, oh no, That's you here, McNabb? Well, I feel like I'm going in the same direction. Sorry. Okay. So we need to let's go. So we can close the potion and the select potion. We can close that. Here, the magic scroll. So we have the scroll type, the description, and the modifier. So why do we have all the other columns? Where is that coming from? If I go here and open the PDF stuff, if I go into document, oh, I think it's in the other books. Yeah, magic scroll have orbit. This spell doubles an effect modifier. So I'm assuming that's why I had that, but in the database, I didn't have them. So I'm guessing here, if I search for magic scroll, it's on page 10. Okay, all of the one we have right now, they have no orbit. They all have orbit. Mental whip orbit, it's psyche and duration. So we should have that. But we need the description to be longer. That's good. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of information to be displayed there. Let's change, instead of width, let's go with fit a page. Yeah. So increase compatibility for a time. I mean, all the information is displayed. I just wish this could be better. I know we looked into that last time. In Fluent UI, you can add a tooltip to a grid column header by using the header tooltip property in the specific column. Oh, really? So we need to go into, cool, so it did create a new dialogue, so that's nice. So we need to go into the shared, and it will be the magic scroll. Wait, what? I was using like a tab before. Now we're using a grid. Is it really what I was using before? Oh yeah, I was really using a tab. Interesting. I mean, okay, better to use a grid, I think. Do I want to use a grid? I think I want to use a grid. Let's go back to it. Let's go to the magic scroll. There it is. So here, apparently, there's. Let's add. There's a header tooltip. So if I just put magic potion, and delete, we want hand. That sound like if it was a Twitch sound something. Okay, so let's try. I don't like so much scroll. It's oh man, it's confusing. Where I am. What? Okay, I want this, and I want to move it. Like that, yes. Please. Yes. Cool. Why neck? Oh, because I'm assuming I'm running. That's why next is not catching up. Okay, so let's give it a try, see if that works. Did it with the longer? Yes. Let's see if that improve a little bit. Nice corner. Oh yeah, that's corner. Okay, I need to, let's try to drop with some emote. Let's put the hype emote. Pretending I'm super happy. You know, maybe. It will be too short, I think. Well, you know. Okay. Okay, so I'm here. Now let's go back. Here, let's just rebuild this. We need to upgrade also to the new Aspire. That thing keep going up all the time. Maybe I should check first if it's if there's issues, non-issue. Caution! Aspire includes several breaking changes. I'll have to check in stuff before doing that then. So it'll be easier to say nope. Okay. So cool. If we go here, now we have a little end. That's handy. And now if we do here, do we have a magic scroll thingy? Or here? Nope. Oh, if you use a HTML title attribute directly in the custom header template, note that the background color and the style of the tooltip control the browser by default. Oh, no. So yeah, but there was also the fact that it was using, okay, again, my head is all over the places. Data grid overview, getting started. I think also there was like a style, like class. I don't think I want to use that. Multi-line text. I don't think I would use that. I think there's a wrap, wrap property. There's tooltip, but I'm pretty sure it's not the good tooltip. Yeah, you're not showing me the good property here. Let's see what we have here. So we have property, we have sortable. Where do I see all the properties of a grid? Here, maybe. Yeah, I think RST. No, see, even no, it was header tooltip, right? So H. Header cell, no, so like there's no tooltip here. So that's for the grid item. Okay, header tooltip, it's a string. Get or set a tool for the header column. So it exists. It's a grid item property class. Okay. Oh, and there's tooltip that is a if true, generate a title area label attribute for the cell content. Tooltip text. Get or set the function that define the value to be used, the tooltip and area label for this column and cell. I don't understand what it means. And I think there's a property called wrap. If I can spell it correctly. No? It's not wrap. I thought there was something to wrap the column. Or oh, it's multi-line. when you have a row in the database content that need to span a multi-line, just use the multi-line. Okay. So let's come here, and here let's go for the multi-line true. I guess though it should be like multi-line. Was it capital? Yeah, it's a capital. So why? Okay, and so we have that header tooltip, and then it was the property tool tip, but it was a boolean. So let's go true. If true, generate a title and an area label attribute for the cell. Let's try one more. Let's put something in the orbit. I have no idea what it is. So, and there was tooltip text, I think. Okay. So it's a string, right? No, it's a function string. What? Yeah. Let's try this for now. Let's go here and let's just rebuild. Rebuild! I would love to see an example of your tool tips. I don't understand what's the effect. The tooltip text. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's a grid item. So do you have example of that? Okay, I'm assuming we're done here. Yep. Let's have a look. And it crashed. What's the error? Assuming it's this. Let's try again. Rebuild. In Microsoft Fluent UI Blazor, tooltips data grid column are controlled by a tooltip and tooltip. Yeah, they are together. Okay, you need to, like, yeah, okay, that's why I was falling. Where did you land? Oh, yeah, see you now, just here, right? Okay, let's reload. What? Error again. The object. Oh, did I save my file? Magic scroll, multi-line. Oh, it doesn't like the multi-line. It's not multi-line, the property? I thought it was. Data grid, I'm pretty sure it was multi-line. Multiple line. Oh, it's in the grid. Oh, so it's not here. That's why it was yellow. Oh, but it's already multi-line, so I don't need that. Well, but then why were you building? It shouldn't compile. Imagine landing on this rig. You landed the other day. Once upon a time. Yeah, exactly. In a galaxy far, far, far away, not close to the target. Excusez-moi. Sorry. Okay. So we have this. Let's go here. Okay, so I still don't see the... Oh, there it is, orbit. Why I don't see it on Magic? I thought I put it there. It was just on orbit. I don't get it. Where did we put it? So we should have it on Magic Scroll. And we should have it to the dispel. So Why here I don't see it? I only see it. I see it only on the column that is fully display. Bless you. Thank you. I should have mute myself. Forgot. Well, I didn't forgot. I was pretty sure like I was not doing it in time. Oh man. So the tooltip only shows on, like, it's pretty small for you, right? But it only shows on the column that is not, you know, here there's the dot 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 because it's too wide, but the only column where it's not, we can see it. I want something cleaner. I mean, okay, damn it. We'll keep it that way. It's just sad. So here, that's combat, but in the page play, that's the adventurer card. Yeah, I think we put it fixed, right? Yeah, we put it fixed. And there's no real place to, I mean, if the text is smaller, it's still, oh, maybe the font, I could put the text smaller. I mean, it's not big. But maybe this is taking too much space. Like for the magic potion, that column here take definitely too much space. I can push it. Yeah, that one is taking too much space. Here, I'm not sure. I guess it could also. Let's try to see the code again. So in the magic scroll, Interesting. I don't even put any, except here where I say width with 100%. Nowhere I was talking about width. I'm guessing it's the padding again. Don't be so desperate. Magnet, you already landed multiple times. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Straight for it. I'm going for it. Like it will be like a 80. 82. That's how you do it. Thank you, CP. Okay, thank you. Okay, so in the adventurer card, I'm guessing there's some padding happening, and that's the problem. So what if we try to remove the padding? So shift, discipline, weapon, maneuver, armor piece, magic scroll. So here we have the width of 90%. And then we have that. So it's the card. Again, can we remove the padding on the card? I mean, it's okay if there's like a little bit of padding here, but like if I examine this, like for magic scroll, I'm okay. Let's do this. Okay, let's examine. So that's the tab. Ah, so even the tab is wider than what's displayed. Okay, let's load again to the cone. But now that we know that the header tooltip is only visible when it's not collapsed, I will remove it. And boom. Let's remove this. Maybe that's why I was Okay. Oh yeah, you saw an example? Because for me it was not working. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. I could use the resizable column. The grid template, I could use that, but no. Header cell as a button with menu. Yeah, I think that's what I was saying. So maybe I could use that though. So if I look here, tooltip was true. And then the tooltips text, I need to do that. So it's not header tooltips property that I was using. So maybe I could use that. But then, so flag of name, so yeah, it will be here. Yeah, flag of, so it's on the row. I want, like in my head, I wanted the tooltip. So here, name of the country. So it's the title and just tooltip true. I mean, we can try again. Right, so if I do this, let's go in magic scroll. So here, it'll be tooltip true, and then tooltip text will be the context, and then it will be the description. Is there something? I think it's for a scroll. I think the best was description, right? There was no like, oh yeah, there's the scroll type maybe. So it will be balance, mental whip. Yeah, I guess it could be like the scroll type. Oh, that's, yeah, we should, why don't we have that? So magic scroll, I guess it should be the name, not the description. Oh, do I need a tooltip service? Maybe. Corner and more corner. So one thing would be to put the scroll so it will be like mental whip instead of like having the definition, and then we can put the when you mouse over to have the description. That would be a better use, so we could definitely do that. So here, magic scroll, the property will be the, so a dot, what is it? The type, and then the tooltip will be the description. Is there a service? So here's an example of data grid that use in-memory data to enable feature including pagination, sorting, filtering, column option, highlighting, and column resizing. I mean, the resizing could be interesting, so you could, you know, move around stuff, okay? All column except bronze will have a tooltip parameter equal true. When using the template column, like rank, here you need also to supply a value for the tooltip text parameter. No value given equal no tooltip. When using the property columns, a value for the text tooltip is not required. Aha. By default, it will be property. Okay, and that's what was. So in my code, oh no, it's property column all the way. The tooltip text is a lambda function, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look here. So here we have a grid. Let's use the resize column true. I like that. Let's try to see if we can use this. That's at the grid level. And after that, here it's a template, so it's using the tooltip. It's fine. For a property column, property is the filter and tooltip true. It's just tooltip true. Okay, let's try again tooltip true. It failed earlier, but maybe it was something else. So here it's a so it's tooltip true here, tooltip true for orbit. Here, let's add again tooltip true. And here, let's go tooltip true. And here, let's go say nothing. I feel though, here we should try to make it smaller. But let's keep it for now like that. Maybe because my property, instead of having like a property, I was like doing that way, how they did it. No, same as me. It's a virtual grid though. Let's see. If we come here, the adventure, something. Oh yeah, I think the error earlier wasn't the, I thought it was the tooltip, but it was the 9. So maybe it was working all along. Let's rebuild. We'll see. I don't think we need a tooltip service. I think it's the toaster or like the I forgot. There's a few things with a like a service, but I don't think tooltips we need one. Okay. So let's see how it rolls. Adventure. Okay, no error. Ah, yay, we have it. So, okay, it worked. Orbit. This. So now we have mental whip, and if we mouse over is a damaging physical attack. Love that. Cool, and the button now is much shorter, though I think that table was going out, right? If we, come on. Yeah. That table go outside, and it's 1FR, 1FR, 1FR. The grid template column. This. Oh, though I have the resize thingy. If I do this, okay. Maybe I can change that. Okay, so let's have a look now to the potion. Okay, so let's I'm using the multi-column text. I think that was AI making funny stuff. I want to keep the title over there though, please, sir. This sortable and class, I don't want you. Okay. So this should go like that. So now you should be able to add, what is it again? Header, tooltips true. And does the potion type if we look at potion, what was the kind of the description stuff? Oh, potion. It's the modifier. Yeah. So, oh, but we display the modifier? Maybe we shouldn't. We could save. Yeah, we could remove this. Well, gain space. So I'm just like showing like heal potion. If you mouse over, you will see the modifier. Yeah, I like that. And then here it will be tooltip true. So we'll gain a lot of space like doing so. And the button, to make it tiny, I guess we could try to use, maybe we have something on for the button, so like the column is just as wide as the button. So same thing on the thing. So if effect modifier, so on the magic scroll we had this, but we don't have, there's no man, it's just confusing. Magic scroll, effect modifier, magic scroll, orbit, doubles, dispel, double. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. I just saved 3 information, but there's 4. And here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and my extra. Okay. 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 I want to check the button. Let's open it in a different page. Let's make it smaller. I was trying to zoom instead of a zoom for you. I was zooming the web page. But let's go, not layout, let's go form. I'm still on the same page. I need a new page. Let's go. Button? Button is not a form? Okay, let's... Can you open in a different page? No, you don't. You don't want to open in a different page? I will open you in a different page. Components. I want to go in the button, please. So I want like a tiny button. I want this. See how like this is wider than this? I want just this. I'm assuming maybe there's something. Let's look at the code. So I can start icon with the default slot. It's icon N instead of start. Oh, I was putting icon end, but why? So why? Is the code purring yet? Like the cat, like this? Is that what you mean? Is it purring? What this mean? purring is like that, right? Yeah. Ronronner. Well, you could have put some meow music. So how do you not get any trouble with your play whatever music you want on your stream? Is it because like you're not archiving that? Or how do you not get in trouble with like the music? So you're pushing the music in a separate channel and that how so okay, and that's a setting where in OBS, because oh no, right now my music is like system sound. Oh, okay, so I'm streaming also on YouTube, so I'm streaming at both platform at the same time now, so me, I need music. Though I could have headset and listen to music and not you, or not the same music as you, but yeah. Nope, that's too much trouble still. If, see, that's the thing, if I was making money of that, I could, you know, have like a server, whatever, a setup, and like, yeah, maybe I could, but yeah, no. Exactly. Well, you know, like if it was full-time job, like I'm streaming and doing this, then it will be worth it to have like dedicated stuff. But yeah, it's no. So, okay. Now I start to be, again, why? Okay. Autofit. Oh, maybe we can do that. Autofit. The autofit parameter is automatically adjust the column width to the fit to the content. Let's try autofit. I like those magic. Autofit. Through. Oh, is it because the resizable, maybe it needs to be like this? Why? It was working though. So magic potion? Magic potion. Okay, so let's try to recompile. No, rebuild. Recompile. Rebuild. Way too complicated. It's easy, especially now that you can ask Claude. Yeah. No. Well, you still need to run that somewhere. I'm struggling, like finding a PC that can manage my local AI and like the VM for like if I'm doing the Xamarin stuff and the streaming and yeah, exactly. No, I need to understand it. Your stream will stay special because you do that, TBD. Not TBD, but Stony. So good for you. My streaming will be lo-fi. Though today I was like, oh, I wish, yeah, let's, like we're started. But this morning I was like, oh, I think, was it? No, yesterday evening, I saw, what's her name? Bash Bunny streaming, and she was listening to classic music, and I was like, oh, I could do that tomorrow. Like, is there like a free version of that? I think there is on Pretzels or something, Rock Pretzel, something like that. But I don't think on Spotify there's a channel with like classical music that I could be using without getting in trouble. Okay, so now we have magic potion, healing, and if we mouse over, we have heal up to 10 HP point. I'm guessing we need to roll. I don't know. Heal up to, oh, maybe we just like go up. So now it works. And if we do this, so the table here is like that, but so why is there that much space? I don't get it. Because it's split in 3. Okay, fine. And here, no. Here, okay. Now if we so much like comment and shit. Sorry. So here it's split equal in 4, and that's why we have so wide. So it could have been smaller. Yeah. Yeah, it's split equally. Did I not put the you're lucky you get a starting and a BRB and a, I think, what? Yeah, I have different scenes. I even have like an introduction, but I pay for it. I have an ending, I have a secret. I have this. That's lovely. I need to find like a nice video to play. Maybe I should take a picture, because that's my wall. But like it's on a green screen, but maybe I should refresh it to have the current wall. I have a few screens. This one. Oh yeah, one day I will spend more time. Okay, so maybe do we keep it that way? At least now we have the tooltip. I feel it's better. And magic potion, 1, 2, 3. Was it 1, 2, 3 for magic potion? It's only 1, 2. Oh yeah, 3 because we have the button. So here I say Harbit and this spell double. They are smaller. So we could try to make them smaller. They're already pretty small here. That one could be smaller. But I don't, okay, so how that template work? Do you want to fight that today? What else can we do? Let's focus on what we can do. Armor pieces, I guess we could be able to change that, I guess. I'm not sure. Like I need to check if yeah, so we need to heavy item. Yeah, okay, so we need, so here that's freestyle, and that's freestyle, but here we need large and heavy item. Oh, so those are placeholders, so I guess we just do plus and we add it, I'm not sure. Okay, this is this freestyle number, freestyle. So we'll have to check in the rule. Well, here we could adjust the column quickly now that we know the trick. But I need to check. I think we cannot. We should be able to change armor piece, right? But I will have to. Let's open this and open an issue. And there's one thing I want to create. So if I come here, the label, I want something kind of like I know I need to check in the book kind of thing. So I want to create a new label. And I'm not sure if it's check in book or apply rules. I think rule books. I think rules, and here we could say validate in the book that specific rule to see if it's a bug, a feature, or like how we should react to this. It's way too long. This is when we need to validate in the book the rule for that specific context. Scenario would have been a better word. Yeah. Rules. Rule? Yeah, rule. Create. Cool. So now we have a new. Let's create that. Can we change armor or weapon during a level? I didn't like my accent at all. While going through a specific level, can we switch weapon or armor, or do we need to go out of the dungeon for it? Can we do it mid battle? What? My mic is too far. Like that specific mic, it's a different computer, right? It's behind my screen, and I think it's just like, yeah. Or it's, maybe I should switch model. I was not that bad what I said while going through a specific. Okay. I forgot what it was. Once I was at MVP Summit. So MVP Summit, it's like most valuable professional at Microsoft. So like it's a title, an award that you win. And once a year, there's a big event and they bring all the MVPs. So you are in the Microsoft office in Seattle and like Redmond and on the campus, and like then the PM show you what they are working on and stuff like that. So we are in a big auditorium, and you know what? I think it was Brady Gaster. I think it was. Anyway, so he was team lead. So like each of his member of his team coming one after the other, showing what they were working on. So while one was unplugging and the next one was plugging his laptop or something like that, he was just chatting to us, say, hey, like I hope blah blah blah, let me know, like, you know, so just like kind of talking to us. But then they plugged the laptop behind, and it was at the beginning of Cortana. I don't know if like you all remember Cortana. So it was just speaking. The laptop is behind him, so obviously he's not typing anything, and the next speaker was just like, you know, waiting beside, not touching either at the laptop. So he was just talking to us, and then we saw Cortana just like bleep, kind of like got call, you know, just like, and you could do like, hey, what is it, Siri or whatever. So bloop, and start, you know, analyzing what it sounds like. Picture naked woman, and then open a web browser with bunch of images showing up, but because there was some security, all the images were like not blur but like a frosted thing. So we, you know what I mean, like it's kind of like you could understand it was skin, a lot of skin, but you couldn't see anything. And then we all start laughing like very hard, and he was like, I didn't do anything, you saw me, and he didn't want to get in trouble. And the person beside, that was his laptop or her laptop, I forgot if it was a man or a woman, was also mad because then he will get the trouble of like being flagged going on a unsafe, like not work related, definitely not work related website on the work. So like it was so funny, but like that was a way voice kind of like open a web browser and start browsing. That was really funny, really funny for us. For them, not, well, like it's a good story, right? And they had like a few hundred people in the room to validate their story. But yeah, I wouldn't like to be that person, even if it's funny and everybody understands it's, you know, it's like, oh my god. Okay, end of my little story. But that was the voice recognition. A teen tune in like 12 feet shoes. Yeah, exactly. You could be like, to be an MVP, you just need to like be active and do stuff about the Microsoft deck. I was an MVP for mostly 5 years. and then I got a blue badge, so that's why I couldn't be an MVP after. And I could even reapply to be an MVP. In fact, I did. Well, I didn't. Yeah, whatever. Someone asked me to do it, and I said, you know what? Let's do it. But it didn't work. I think it was because I'm too early after you're at Microsoft, or maybe it was because I didn't speak enough of the Microsoft tech. What's a blue badge? Hey, tweet. A blue badge is the badge of Microsoft. It was blue. So we call that a blue badge. And the fun thing is on the 1 second. So, well, let's go bigger. Where is it? Screen, what? Okay, this. So that's the award that you receive, and each year you receive one of those, and you can stack them. Every 5, you got the blue one. That blue, let's say 5 years and 10 years, you know. So you could remove those and just put that, but like usually people just keep stacking and it's cool, right? So I was at a few weeks to get my 5th, so a blue ring, but then I got hired by Microsoft, so you cannot be an MVP because that's for outside Microsoft. So I couldn't be a Microsoft MVP because I was a Microsoft employee. So someone was joking and said, instead of the blue ring, you receive the blue badge. Good question. And hello, by the way. And at Microsoft, like if you were a vendor back then, you had like a purple badge, or like, so they could identify quickly who you were based on just looking at the color of your badge. Sorry. Do we need to go outside of the dungeon for it? And can we? What was? Oh yeah, can we do it mid-fight? And Tupi. Got you. Cool. So I will have to read the text for that. And let's use that new label. Rule. Where is rule? Did we not create the new rule? Yes, we did. I just need to refresh. Excellent. Okay, so what could we do then? I forgot. It was that. Oh yeah, and it's like the large and heavy item. So should we be able to just edit that, or do we want to? I think this could be like a little pencil. So you click one and you just edit, and then you edit the text. Does that make sense? I'm not sure, like, and they put 10 lines. I put 10 lines because I think there was 10 lines here. Is it? Oh, it's a large, yeah. Whoop. there was 10 heavy item here. That's why I put it that way. So I think we click a link, we click one line, we edit it. We could just like edit live, but then could we do that? That's a list, right? If I'm not mistaken. If we go into the code, let's close Magic Potion, let's close Magic Scroll. If we go in the adventure card and we look for the heavy, I could just search for it. Voila. Oh, it's a list box. Yeah, so if there's item, I put them. Okay, let's explore the list box. Why it's so hard to say? List box. List. Oh, I have 3 tabs open on this thing. Okay, so I'm assuming list. There's autocomplete, combo box, list box. Cool. I think we do a pop-up, and even if we go then later on, I'm just thinking if we do like when we'll go and use the mobile, doing a pop-up will also simplify, because then the keyboard on like, you know, it will be just the pop-up, so I think it will be easier to manage. Hopefully I'm thinking the right way. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's stop that. Let's push what we worked on. Yep, so everything that's good. Feature, implement, yep, cool. And the little button here, it was add. I think I want edit instead. And oh yeah, we could delete too. Okay, yeah. Let's try you again, sir. Okay, I want to be able to add and delete a heavy item from the Fluent list box. Yeah, I say had instead of add. That's my fault. That's my bad. when you click on the edit button, it should pop up a dialog box with a text box so you could type the value that then go to the selected item from the list. When you click the delete button, it should remove the selected item. Let's give it a shot. Whoops. Give me 1 second. I have a call. Why it's... Is it better that way? Is it better that way? I was just saying that, what I was saying? Ah, tons of stuff. You didn't understand that? Perfect. It was lovely, so quiet. You know, if you want to listen to your music, you don't have to watch my stream. Oh man. I was saying that I was happy that Copilot, while I was getting a phone call from my wife, and it's like when the wife is calling, you want to hang up, right? hang out, whatever. Like you want to pick up the phone, and then I say, "Oh, cool, Copilot is working. Thank you, Copilot." And I was like, "Oh, by the way, I learned something. I thought I would have like a free month of Copilot, but then realized that it got cut pretty quickly." And I thought after that, oh, maybe it's a new feature, because before I remember stopping and still having like the until the end of the month. But then on my personal subscription, when I say, oh, you know what, I have 2 GitHub subscription, because like when I was managing stuff on Microsoft, like if it was not for my Microsoft account, I needed to be on my Microsoft laptop. I couldn't work on a different computer. So that's why I created a second account with less privilege, but you know, at least I could go and like check the issues and stuff. So while I was having like one subscription pay on my GitHub account, I move it to my second account, so I have like a personal one, and I didn't feel any guilt working on personal project using Copilot. But then when I switched, I got refunded immediately. I didn't wait. The model included now in VS Code Copilot Pro are mid-level at best. No GPT or Opus anymore. Oh, really? Oh, I need to upgrade. I didn't know that. So you need to, what's the, oh yeah, but I think right now my version is low. It's the free. I was using the pro, but I like when you start, you have like a month for free. I don't think I can upgrade until like I eat it up or something like that. I think when I was going through my GitHub settings, I'm pretty sure it was disabled. I couldn't, yeah, so free response reset in 30 days. I was on the pro plan, and then when my employer gave me, like included me in their enterprise stuff, kind of like kick out my subscription. So I moved my subscription to my second account. Just what I was saying. And when they said, okay, you're done, I thought we'll have the, you know, until the end of the month, but no. So I said, oh, well, at least start like free. And I assume I will be able to kind of like upgrade to premium, but no, I can't. But, you know, once I get through all of it, I'll upgrade. I was on Pro before, so I think it's worth it. That and open code I really like. Claude, I'm not sure how I will do it. I like Claude, like, I really like Claude, like in the chat. I feel like it's a little bit different than this. But the APIs are different. I don't know. I feel like I need to understand what I will be using and not. But right now, Copilot for sure, because I have multiple models. I like open code because different models. Yeah. For my other project, I use Gemini, so I have some, but like it's Gemini APIs. So right now, I thought like it was Gemini, so I have like a free month, and then realized that for the Vision AI, that's not the model, it's the API, and it's credit, so I put money in it. So like right now I have like a model, but I'm not using it, so I guess I should use it to experiment with Gemini, see maybe I will prefer it and I will switch. I don't know. There's so much stuff to do. Okay, what's changed? Add a dialogue, rework the large Xbox. No, I don't want to. I don't want you to to keep it for now, I just want you to we'll have to wrap up at some point also. I've been good today. How long? It's been 3 hours. Not bad. Is it the beginning of the full-time streamer? Will I be called an influencer? Okay, load this venture. We're looking for this. Okay, whatever. Okay, so if I load, yeah, it didn't work. It doesn't work. Your shit doesn't work. And I don't want a plus, I want edit. And I'm impatient now, so. Do I want to keep all that, or what do I want? I think I will decline, undo everything, and yep. Undo. Undo all. Yes. Yes. Wait, what? Unclick. It was doing a large heavy item add. Oh, interesting. Ah, remove at, and what? That's how you remove stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for now. My head is buzzing. Probably because I'm hungry. Yeah. Let's wrap it up. Let's push that. Wait, what? No. No. Roll back. Roll it back. I don't want that. Why are you bringing that? I said no. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Bzz, bzz. Because my head is buzzing? Is it why you put the B? Let's push that. Yeah, let's have a look to the scores. Last call if you want to try to lend. Let's give it a try. I'll do it. I'd already land with like 80, I think. Can I beat that? And after that, we can check who's streaming. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. What are you doing? What are you doing? Could squish you. Okay, let's wrap it up now. Oh, Stone Eagle. Okay, well, I'm waiting for you, man. Since you didn't land and it's looking promising, I'll wait. There it is. 67. Yay! Good for you, just in time. Just like, did you try? Ouch. Look, it's like, yeah, I got it. I still got it. Okay, let's look at the scores of today. So today it was the stream 417. We did work on the 2D6 Dungeon app. It's a super cool application that we've been working for a while. The GitHub is available there. And the winner of today, human winner, is GT Sum with a score of 97, followed by myself, and then Stony Eagle, and then Mechnet, and a bunch of losers. But we like losers. And then the best score, the biggest loser is TBD Gamer with 10 drops. So you did try a lot today, though. That's good for you. I'm happy. Like, you know, I'm sad you didn't land, but like you did try. And Mechnet is the super participant with 18 drops. Amazing. And I just noticed. So what I wanted to share earlier was that Mechnet is now streaming. So you can find him there at Twitch Mechnet. Streaming a bunch of stuff. Really cool. Just getting started. And I think the drop game is there too. I missed you today, Mechnet. I didn't know you streamed. Is he? Yeah. Well, not now, but he said he streamed today apparently. I don't know when because I missed it and I had a notification. But yeah. So follow him. He's doing .NET stuff. Oh no, like it will be TypeScript. Yeah, TypeScript. But still nice, right? Okay, so we could go see again Irish. We could see who's streaming. I have a bunch of French stuff. Maybe we don't. Oh, Maya, Game Boy Emulator. Or Boolean. Or Jitter Maya is always a good option. Okay then, let's go. Bash Bunny, but Bash Bunny, like we're 5 and like there's already 600 people at Bash Bunny. So, cool. So let's do that. Let's do this. Excellent. So thank you everybody for joining. Really appreciate your help for today. It was great. I will see you on Friday. We'll continue to work on 2D6 Dungeon app, and off stream I will prep. So next week we'll be able to get back and do some AI stuff, right? Yeah. So with that, I wish you a good day, and I will see you in 2 days. So let's go into my Endizen screen and let's raid. Bye.